What's up, Jacoby's Book Club? Well, let's continue on with this Ice Cube book. This our last week on this book. This shit took 3 fucking weeks. I'm sorry, I got a life. I can't be sitting up all day recapping books. Here come this motherfucker take again. With or without its message, Boys in the Hood is a memorable film for its dialogue and its casting. Fishburne especially shows a submerging, unpredictable power. When his house is burgled at night, he shoots at an intruder and calls the cops, who arrive late. COVID, no, but ain't no COVID-19 breakout. Twitter need to leave fuck alone. And tells one of the officers, a black man, something's wrong. Yeah, it's just too bad you don't know what it is, brother. Hold on. Stay coming back. When instructing a young Trey about nature of responsibility, he informs him that any fool with a dick can make a baby, but only a real man can raise his children. Now listen, he spoke words on that, because anybody, well, and I'm going to say this because, and I'm not trying to be offensive, some men, particularly football players, have problems having babies late in life because they get hit down there. It's called story. And some women have what infertile, they can't have babies. Usually, from what my knowledge is, it comes from health issues. But what he said is true. Any man can make a baby. No, I'm gonna say this. Any little boy can make a baby. Not like that. But it takes a real man to take care of his kids. He spoke true. When he said that, I think they was at the lake before Dope Boy had got arrested. Or went through, you know the movie. True. Orange Fishburne is a great actor. He killed the fuck out of that Ike Turner role. I'm sorry, my voice is a little down. I was sick this past weekend. Still trying to get over this cold. Y'all know it's still winter. Excuse me. In his most memorable scene, he takes Trey and Ricky to a South Central street corner popularized by joints and gang bangers and calls them all to him, declaring, Why is there a gun shop on almost every corner in this community? They 40 years old, supposed to do this way. I'm too old. In the black community, why is there almost every, tell you why. For the same reason there is a liquor store almost every corner in the black community. Why? They want us to kill ourselves. Locations are always colorful, but not like the street scenes in Straight Outta Compton. We're colorful when street homicides are glorified and where the dope man is a devil rather than simply a paranoid young man. When they say this, people gonna be mad at me for saying this. When they say drug dealers are pumping poison into the community, okay, that's true, but in a dealer's mind, they not thinking. I wouldn't think. They not thinking that they're killing people by giving them drugs. They just trying to get some damn money. And that goes back to, that's not my intention. But people in the real world, I'm not saying me, but I'm just saying for general, and anything that you did, that wasn't your intention, but people in the real world, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying. I couldn't find the right words. And that's what I got. At one point, three boys and their friends bumped into a rival gang, and despite the reason of a female companion who asks us, "Can't we have one night where nobody gets shot?" Violence erupts after Dope Boy draws his gun. Again, y'all know that scene in Boys in the Hood when they was at the, I don't know what the fuck. LA, I love LA. I hope I live there one day, 15 to 20 years now. I want to live in LA. But that shit, they was outside in a car. Y'all know the scene. When they was in the cars and they was talking. And Dope Boy was like, God ain't real. Yeah, that scene. Boys in the Hood was a critical success. Reviewers almost universally praised it, and Singleton was rewarded with the Best Screenplay and Best Director Oscar nominations in the New York Film Critics Circle Award for Best First Time Director. He did good to be a 25-year-old, or whoever. Boys, Ice Cube reminisce. Hold on. It did $6 million in its opening weekend at the box office. And by the time it was done, it did $57.5 million in all of America. I don't know. This is what they give me. I don't know how it did overseas. Because back then, we talking 30 years ago, I guess the movies came out way later than it came over here. But now, the internet, thank God, the movies come, I guess, the same time. And it did $26.7 million in home video rentals. Ice Cube remembers Boys in the Hood as the moment when, as he put in an interview with Music Monitor magazine, he entered mainstream awareness. Boys in the Hood kind of threw me over that fence to where, okay, everybody at least knows my face, that they're seeing me somewhere. I mean, the people who don't really know anything about me, they still ask, what movie did I see you? That don't make no motherfucker sense. What movie do I see you? It's a character. I used to think like that when, growing up in the ghetto or the hood or I've never lived in the projects, but I've had friends over the hood. Anyway, parents let their kids watch rated R movies, and I used to think when I was like a kid, like, used to be mad at actors and actresses because of their roles, but now I understand it. It's a fucking movie. It's a fucking TV show. This shit is not real. It's realistic fiction. It can happen for real, but it's fake. So leave the people alone. Now, it's a role that they're doing that shit for the money. In retrospect, it seems that New Jack City, which was so much more polished but so much less significant and criticized than Boys in the Hood, has become something of an underrated classic. Now, I'm going to say this, and we're going to wrap up on this New Jack City Boys in the Hood because it's time to wrap up this book. Ice Cube, you're my nigga in my head, but New Jack City, and I was just watching it. It came on Bounce TV this weekend. New Jack City was more like a drug dealer's riches, an evil nigga. See, Nino Brown was evil. Boys in the Hood is just some teenagers, young adult teenagers trying to live life and survive in the hood. New Jack City is about a damn drug dealer, and a cop is trying to take down a drug dealer that didn't kill all these motherfuckers. Let me tell you something. That's the difference. Now, I wasn't born in 1991. So I don't know how New Jack City and Boys in the Hood, but I did see something a couple years ago, because y'all know I do research, where when both of the films opened, it was a lot of gang violence in major cities like here in Chicago, New York City, LA. What's another? Miami. Because people go crazy. People act stupid. And then the generation, let me tell you about millennials that gets on my nerves. They're always trying to talk about Gen Z. You people that's good with this internet, go on YouTube, go all over the internet, and go search up how many loops happen in the 90s, in the 2000s, and then come talk to me. Because don't act like this shit just started. This shit been going on for decades. All right, we gotta get on to Ice Cube's next album. And they talk about him doing promotion for the movie and blah, 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 blah. The second album, Death Certificate, was released on October 29, 1991, just before Halloween, as the advance orders of over 1 million copies that generated a sense of exploitation that gives press and public a bonus in commercial. Okay. So his singles that came out was The Wrong Nigga to Fuck With, On Death, I Wanna Kill, Sam on Life. Listen, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna take it back. Don't be mad, Dr. Heavily, that I took your sin. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna take it back. I've never heard, the only Ice Cube song that I heard of him solo was Today Is a Good Day. The rest of this, I don't know what they talking about. So listen, this album's coming up now. They're talking about NWA and this. Cube, they said in one of his songs, he said he had dinner with the president. They're arguing about the president. I don't know. What I don't understand about this damn author, and I'm gonna just say this shit and I'm not gonna take this back. What does this have to do with Ice Cube? Now, I understand NWA was a part of his life, but we've moved Patton to the point of the book where he's out of NWA. I don't understand it. Move on. Well, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a foe, tell a nigga, tell all. Thank you.